I don't know if it's that or what. I just think that shit is mad dirty. So what's going on? This is Jsean. I wanted to talk about something else really quick before I wrap this up. I'm shooting this in the same day of something else, but man, people are dirty. Let me just say this. People need to wash their hands. Like, don't you realize that when you get sick, like it comes through, like, you know what I'm saying, your mouth or through a cut or something like that, right? So this is kind of me just a generic rant, but also encouragement to let, if you may be one of these people, and I'm sorry if I offend you, but you need to hear it, right? If, dang, you know how many times I've been to a restroom as a man, going into a male restroom, and I see grown, like just adults leaving out of a stall to after they, excuse the language, but they just took a shit and they walk out and they walk right past the sink. They just look at themselves for a second and they leave. Touch the door handle. I'm like, I don't know if I'm super like, I don't know the word when you like, everything bothers you and you need things a certain way. I don't know the word I'm trying to think of, but I don't know if it's that or what. I just think that shit is mad dirty. Disgusting. Could you imagine if that person was the chef in the restaurant that you're eating at? Could you imagine if that's the person that you happen to have a conversation with outside and you shook their hand and you're talking or politicking about something and random, and that's the guy that you don't even know that he did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you pick your nose, it's a natural thing to do. Go wash your hands. If you take a shit, go wash your hands. Just like you would wipe your ass. No one has to tell you to do that. You know to do it because you have shit on your ass and you gotta wipe your ass. And then the same thing, you touch that shit, you need to wash your hands. That's disgusting. And I'm pretty sure, I may hear stories also, even though you think like females don't have these problems in their restroom areas, but I mean, I've heard stories about that too. And a lot of women tell me in the past, obviously, that they should be dirty too. I don't know how, but I don't know, man. It's disgusting. So make sure you wash your hands, man. Please wash your hands. Wherever, employees, wash your hands. Just people, wash your hands. Encourage your kids to wash your hands. Damn, if you're an adult and you don't wash your hands, if you have kids, I know they ain't washing their hands because they learning that from you. That, that's, man, nasty. Could you imagine? Like, seriously, just I hate for you to imagine this, but just think about it for a second, how disgusting that is, man. I see so many grown adults like just taking a shit and leaving, and it's like, man, you leave the restroom, man, make sure you get a little paper towel and you grab the joint, open the door, and leave out. This is why I hate now, they try to save money, right? So they don't have the paper towel dispenser, they have the air hand dryer. That's cool and convenient and great for the economy, but it ain't good for sanitation purposes, because now I don't have a napkin or something to grab the door handle to open it to exit that joint. It's disgusting. I'll be using my elbows in that joint. I'll be using the hook, my pinky, because I just want to make sure this part dirty and not the rest of my hand. I'll use my sleeve and pull that joint. I'll do whatever is necessary. It's disgusting. I use my foot. I do whatever I need to do. So, again, if you are one of those people, man, please wash your damn hands. If you know one of those people, please speak up. Wash your damn hands. Tell them to wash their hands. If you're the type of person, and while we're on like sanitary shit and cleanliness, I don't know what's going on with me today. Cleanliness. If you have a friend, right? Shit, even if they're not your friend, if they got like a booger in their nose, if they got something in their hair, yo, it don't hurt you to just say, excuse me, you got something in your nose. You know what I mean? Like, it may be embarrassing for you to tell them, but imagine how embarrassed they would feel. Imagine how embarrassed you would feel if that was you and you've been walking around all damn day and not one person told you. I don't know about any of y'all, but I used to go to clubs a lot back in the day. And when I was in the clubs or the nightlife, I would see girls sometimes, or dudes, I guess, but mainly females, walk out the bathroom. And I don't know how it happened, but they would step on toilet paper. They'd be looking pretty with the heels and everything and walking out the club, feeling and looking good and thinking they look normal. And so when you look down, they had some toilet paper stuck to their high heel and they're walking around. And I would quickly be like, hey, you got toilet paper? I would even, without even saying nothing to them, without having a conversation, I would step on the joint and make sure that it breaks free. And sometimes it gets stuck on my damn foot, you know what I mean? But man, that don't, and gosh, here's another one, man. Have you ever been driving somewhere and then you turn around, and if you're one of these people, I'm sorry, but you need to knock this shit off. You driving somewhere and you look to the side while you're at the light, or even not at the light, and you see somebody like digging for gold, and it's like they real serious about it, like it's life or death, and they digging so hard. Yeah, that's disgusting, man. It reminds me of the people who open the toilets, and it's natural to have to clean your nose, right? It's natural to maybe be caught in a circumstance where you don't have a piece of toilet paper or tissue or something to clean your nose, but damn, it's like you gotta know people can see you. That's like mad weird. And I know you shouldn't care what people think, but in that circumstance, you should care what people think. In my opinion, you should care. You should know that you're just be aware that, you know, there's people. You're in a fishbowl in your car, and everybody's looking inside, and that's what you're. If that's what you want people to know about you, cool. But if that's not what you want people to know about you, then you should kind of reserve that for a private moment or a private time. You know what I'm saying? So what did we touch on here? We touched on cleanliness. People need to wash their hands when they're in the toilet, and, you know what I mean, be sanitary. That's why it's sad, but you have adults needed to be reminded. Have you ever been in a fast food or a restaurant and you'll see a sign posted on the damn mirror that says employees must wash their hands? Why do you have to tell them and remind them to do something like that? It's because they don't do it. It's not because it's just a friendly reminder. No, it's because they obviously don't do it, and they need to make sure it's clean, even though it's still probably not clean. So from that, I jumped to letting people be aware that there's something wrong if they don't notice it themselves. Don't worry about being embarrassed to say something or them being embarrassed. You're helping them out. They'll appreciate it in the long run. They probably will never see you again, so they probably not going to care. They'll get over that really quick. I'd rather be embarrassed one quick time than all damn day and come home and realize I had a damn booger or something dirty hanging off my hair the whole day. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I basically talked about was when people like digging in their nose and all that weird shit, man, while they driving and all that stuff. You know, like just be aware that people can see you, man. You're not in the privacy of your home or somewhere like that. And what else? There's other things I could actually talk about that maybe want to talk about, like driving things that, like, experiences I've seen while driving on the highway or something like that. But for this video, I'm at 7 minutes. I'm gonna just cut it short. Maybe I'll say that for an entire different video, because I'm kind of scattered in this one and I don't want to go too crazy. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification icon for updates on future videos. And make sure you do everything at top level, at your top level. And until next time, peace. Boom.